June 19th, Scoreboard, your morning report. Lots of action in baseball over the weekend with heavy impact on standings and stats. So let's take a look at the scores from yesterday. Orioles, they're still at it. They're a legitimate contender this year for the first time in a long time. Orioles 6 over the Cubbies 3. Rockies on the wrong end of a 14-6 score with the Atlanta Braves. Marlins 4-2 winners over the Nationals. Red Sox narrowing the gap over the Yankees 6-2. Cardinals squeaked by the Mets 8-7. Angels over the Royals 5-2. Reds over the Houston Astros 9-7. Tigers 6-4 winners over the Twins. Milwaukee Brewers on top of the Pirates 5-2. Blue Jays suffered another big loss 11-7 to the Texas Rangers. Phillies 3-2 winners over the Kansas City Athletics. White Sox fell to the Mariners 5-1. Cleveland Guardians 12-3 winners over the Diamondbacks. Giants 7-3 over the Dodgers. Padres 5-4 narrow win over the Rays 5-4. And Red Sox 4, Yankees 1. Doubleheader win there for the Red Sox. Well, how did that impact, all those scores, impact on standings in the American League? Taking a look at the East, Tampa Bay still safely 5 games ahead of the Orioles, but Orioles enlarging that gap. Yankees now 10.5 games out, Toronto 11, and Boston closing in with 12-5. Boston 2 games over 500 now. In the Central, Minnesota still 2.5 games up on Cleveland, and Detroit 5 back. White Sox 5.5, and Kansas City 16.5 games back. Out on the coast, Texas on top. Angels 4.5, Houston 5.5, Seattle 8.5, and Oakland slipped back to 26.5 games behind. And the stats after the weekend. Bo Bichette slipped out of the top spots. Austin Hayes now on top with a 3.20 batting average, then Bo Bichette with 3.15. Yoshida 3.08. Whit Merrifield 3.05. Nice to have 2 Blue Jays in there. And Leody Taveras 3.02. Home runs, look at this. Ohtani 24. Aaron Judge 19. He's been sitting on that, I'd say, for a month now. Rounded out with Devers, Alvarez, and Robert. RBIs, Ohtani 58. Devers, Garcia, Alvarez, and finishing off with Semin at 854. Hits, Bo Bichette 98. Simeon, Ohtani, 83. Bergico, 81. And Franco, 81. Stolen bases, Ruiz, 36. Franco, 24. Bobby Witt Jr., 21. Mateo, 20. And Whit Merrifield from the Blue Jays, bringing up the top 5 with 18. Wins, now taking a look at some pitching stats here. McClanahan, 11. Evaldi, 9. Gibson, 8. Kremer, 8. And Eflin, 8. Dearth of Blue Jays in that group. ERA, McClanahan up on top with 2.12. Valdez, 2.27. Gray, 2.37. And Castillo rounding out that group at 2.73. Saves, Emmanuel Glass, 21. Jordan Romano from the Blue Jays, Markham boy, he's at 20. Bautista, 19. Estevez, 19. And Jensen, 15. Strikeouts, Gosman still hanging in at 121. Otani, look at that, 105. Lance Lynn, 102. Lopez, 101. And Garrett Cole, 98. And here we go. Quality starts. Kevin Gossman back up at the top with 11, tied with Valdez and McClanahan at 11. Garrett Cole and Chris Bassett rounding out that stat with 10. Well, that's your roundup for Monday morning, June the 19th. Look forward to seeing everyone again tomorrow morning at roughly the same time. Thanks for viewing.